them all before our love will die.
W7 Live. One more time with feeling. Welcome to Goodman Diamond on the campus of the University of Wisconsin for today's Division I final in the WIA 2026 state softball season. The final game of the season. This is it. The final game, the final trophy, the final gold ball, and fittingly, it's the matchup everybody wanted. The defending state champion Hamilton Chargers, the powerhouse Muskego Warriors, the top two seeds, two conference champions, two teams loaded with talent, two teams that have spent the entire season proving they're the best Division I has to offer. Tonight, one of them gets to prove it one last time. Welcome to the Division I State Championship on W7, powered by Velocity. Here's a look at each team. First for Hamilton, the Chargers enter tonight at 27-1 and has looked every bit like a champion. The Chargers hit an absurd 442 as a team and have scored 304 runs while allowing 37 all season. And of course, everything starts with the sophomore sensation, the Gatorade Player of the Year, Bitsy Palika. The player we built our entire Division I theme around, the itsy bitsy question. Because all season long, the question has been simple. Can anybody beat Hamilton when Bitsy Palika is in the circle? Through 136 innings, she owns a 0.52 ERA and 270 strikeouts. Oh, and she's hitting .511 with 7 home runs and 42 RBI. Hamilton isn't just good, they're terrifyingly balanced. Muskego arrives after another dominant season in the Classic 8. The Warriors have been one of the deepest lineups in Wisconsin and arguably the best top-to-bottom offense remaining in Division I. They feature 4 hitters batting .458 or better and multiple players with 40-plus RBI. Samantha Brunner is hitting .526. Reese Heinrich is batting .518. Kylie Sadler has driven in 41 runs. This lineup puts pressure on defenses from the first inning to the 7th. And unlike most teams, Muskego doesn't seem intimidated by big moments. When we come back, more to come. You're watching the Fix TV pregame show at the Division I State Championship live from Goodman Diamond in Madison. Welcome back to the Fix TV pregame show. The storyline, we've been talking about it all week. It's the itsy bitsy question. Every team that has stepped onto the field against Hamilton has tried to answer it. West Allis couldn't. Sun Prairie East couldn't. Now Muskego gets its shot. Can anybody solve Bitsy Palika, or will Hamilton collect that state championship they've been chasing? That's been the Division I story from opening day, and tonight we get the final chapter of that story. In the circle, it is Bitsy Palika, 24-1, a 0.52 ERA, 270 strikeouts, only 46 hits allowed all season. Those are video game numbers. She dominates with power. She dominates with movement. And when she's at her best, hitters spend most of the night walking back to the dugout. For Muskego, the Warriors have succeeded all season because of balance. Their offense often provides plenty of run support, allowing their pitching staff to attack aggressively. The bigger question tonight isn't whether Muskego can pitch, it's whether they can score against the most dominant pitcher in Division I. When we come back, our players to watch. This is the Fix TV pregame show live on W7.
If you don't know W7, then you don't know Hamilton girls volleyball. And W7 is for the girls.
Fix TV pregame show live on W7. Hero from the state semifinal hit the game-winning double to push Hamilton past Sun Prairie East. She has a team high 52 hits and 45 runs scored. She is the spark plug of the lineup. And Leah Bickler hitting .516 with 49 hits and 33 RBI, one of the toughest outs in Wisconsin. For Muskego, Samantha Brunner. Brunner has a .526 average and 50 hits. She is the offensive catalyst. Reese Heinrich hitting .518 and one of the most dynamic hitters left in the bracket. And Kylie Sadler, 5 home runs and 41 RBI. She is the run producer in the middle of the lineup. When we come back, the athletes on call starting lineups. You're listening to the Fix TV pregame show live on W7. We'll be back.
If you don't know W7, then you don't know Hamilton girls volleyball. And W7 is for the girls.
Now it's time for the Athletes on Call starting lineups. Athletes on Call is America's #1 pickup portal. Players looking for teams, teams looking for players. Visit athletesoncall.com. Use the promo code TRYAOC for free service for the rest of the year. Here's tonight's starting lineups first for Muskego. Leading off in center field, Reese Heinrich. Hitting second is the shortstop, Samantha Brunner. In the third spot is tonight's pitcher, Kylie Sadler. Hitting cleanup is the catcher, Libby Kreil. Hitting fifth, the designated player, Cora Jahimiak. Hitting sixth at third base, Ava Gumini. Hitting seventh at first base, Grace Swazinski. In the eighth spot, in right field is Mallory Becker. And hitting ninth at second base is Lily George. Your flex today in left field is Lauren Morrow. Heinrich, Brunner, Sadler, Kreil, Jahimiak, Gumini, Swazinski, Becker, George, with Morrow as your flex. For Hamilton, leading off in right field is Ava Sarambisky. Hitting second is tonight's shortstop, Leah Bickler. In the third spot is the pitcher, Bitsy Palika. Hitting fourth is the catcher, Aubrey Peterson. Hitting fifth in center field, Hope Lennon. Hitting sixth in left field, Sydney York. In the seventh spot at first base, Abby McCauley. Hitting eighth at third base, Grace Houts. And hitting ninth at second base is Maddie Palika. For Hamilton, Sarambisky, Bickler, Palika, Peterson, Lennon, York, McCauley, Houts, and Palika. Your umpires tonight, behind home plate, Tammy Hutchinson. At first base, Kendra Wittes. And at third base, Jeremy Bird. One more break, we'll come back and turn it over to public address announcer Dan Pfeiffer. Get going, get you on the field. You've been watching the Fix TV pregame show on W7.
And Championship Saturday of the 50th Annual Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association State Softball Tournament. This is the 2026 Division I State Championship Game. And it features the Warriors of Muskego High School. Attendance of interscholastic activities by the village. The expectation rules to positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation includes playing the high ideas sportsmanship is both expected and greatly appreciated. Fans are reminded that the West contingent incidental to the game of softball, whether occurring prior to, during, or subsequent to the actual playing of the game, including specifically playing exclusively the danger of being injured by thrown bats and thrown overhead balls. Also, please be advised that Goodland Tavern is a non-smoking facility. The WIAA, the participants, and all fans in attendance, thank you for your cooperation. Fans, please rise. And now, to honor America and all that it stands for, as well as our freedom and all those who serve to protect it, please join Muskego softball junior varsity coach Nick Hayes as he performs our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. It's now time for the introductions for the 2026 WIAA State Softball Tournament Division I Championship Game. Beginning with the Muskego Warriors. First risers, number 4, Brooke Javinia. Number 5, Ella Miller. Number 18, Kira Bulow. Number 20, Leah Lima. Number 23, Nevaeh Blumel. And number 26, Sydney Appier. Now the starting lineup, leading off and playing center field, number 9, Reese Heinrich. Playing second, the shortstop, number 2, Samantha Brunner. Getting cleared in the circle for the Warriors, number 11, Kyle Simon. The cleanup woman for Muskego is the catcher, number 13, Brady Powell. Batting fifth, the designated player, number 8, Cora Jahilia. Hitting sixth, the third baseman, number 10, Ava Gumini. The seventh batter is the first baseman, number 45, Rick Swizinski. Hitting eighth, Lily Jones. And the first player in left field for Muskego is number 21, the head coach of the Muskego Warriors in her third season is Brooke Buck. She is succeeded by Megan Patrick and Elaine Morello. And now let's meet the Hamilton Chargers. Number 2, Caitlin Schwartz. Number 6, Anna Whitman. Number 15, K.K. Spindler. Number 14, Molly Epino. Number 15, Daisy McCall. And number 16, Ellie Anderson. Now the starting lineup leading off and playing right field. Number 1, Ava Swarovski. Batting second, the shortstop. Number 5, Leah. Hitting third and in the circle for the Chargers, number 4, Bitsy Alcott. The cleanup woman for the Chargers is the catcher, number 3, Aubrey Patterson. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 8, Hope Brewer. The sixth batter is the left fielder, number 11, Sydney Oak. Batting second and playing first base, number 12, Abby McCain. The third baseman, number 18. And the left batter for the Chargers is the second baseman, number 7, Maddie Alcott. The head coach of the Hamilton Chargers in her 7th season is Haley Gendrich. And Andrew Smith. The umpires for the 2026 WIAA Division I State Championship game will be at third base, Jeremy Bird of South Range. At first base, Kendra Willis of Hudson. And behind the plate, Tammy Hutchison of Hart Pleasant. Visit WIAA.org/officials for information on becoming certified. The teams may now take the field.
Lineup done, anthem done, pregame show done. All that's left now is to get on the field and play the game. Gary Whipperman and Ed Rowie, we are behind home plate. The final game of the 20 Chargers taking the field, getting ready to go. Today's game brought to you by Velocity. Performance training, from skill development to strength and speed training, Velocity helps athletes reach their full potential. Learn more at trainwithvelocity.com. And by Piggly Wiggly. Piggly Wiggly is your neighborhood grocery store with fresh produce, quality meats, and everyday essentials at prices you'll love. We're proud to serve Wisconsin communities, staying local since forever with friendly service and hometown values. Shop smart, shop local, shop the pig. And finally, by Our Bar and Grill in Plainfield. Whether you're stopping in for great food, cold drinks, or a night out with friends, it's not your bar, it's not my bar, it's our bar. Where strangers become friends and friends become family. Leadoff batter stepping up to the plate, and here with tonight's play-by-play is Ed Rowie.
Here we go, 1 versus 2. Bitsy Palka gets her sign, rocks and fires, and we are underway as the ball is taken high. Therese Heinrich, the senior outfielder, hitting .518 coming into the weekend. All those numbers, hitting, pitching, defense, none of it matters. It all comes down to one game and coming through at the right time as the ball is taken outside, 2-0. Different feel to this one after the last game. Hit foul off the net. Last crowd, a little more subdued, a lot of subdued. Very hands out, sitting on their hands and cheered when they had to. Very polite crowd. These two teams are ready to get after it. Lots of obnoxiousness in a good way. I think they're very excited to get going here. A lot of nervous energy. 2-1 swing and a miss on a rise. Palka threw it right by her, and it's 2-2. 2-2. Hit foul right at us. Hamilton, one loss. Came late in the year. 2-0 defeat. Just kind of a warm-up. They didn't think anything of it. Then you look to the other side, Muskego, 2 losses. Hit foul again. I think we're going to see a lot of this tonight. A lot of great battles. These are two, as great as the pitchers are, as the pitching staff of Muskego is, the bats for both teams are really what make these two teams go. 10-7 final during the regular season. Hamilton winning. Swing and a miss on the rise, and a velocity strikeout gets us started. Heinrich goes down. Palka chalks one up.
And you talk about that 10-7 game, Hamilton-Muskego. It was scoreless until the bottom of the 4th. That's when Bitsy Palka launched a 2-run homer, giving the Chargers their first lead of the night. Then they had a 5-run 5th. Furious comeback from Muskego, though.
Samantha Brunner takes a strike on the outside corner.
And I was talking to a friend of mine in the Muskego program, and he said that there is a very serious desire for payback from that game. They felt that they should have won that game, and there's a lot of focus.
Shot to center. Diving catch. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Make a play in center field, or Hope Lennon stretching out, laying out, coming through with the catch.
That's the catch of the year, Ed. That's the catch of the season right there. That was an unbelievable athletic play by Hope Lennon.
When you get up and you start celebrating, you know you did something special.
My goodness.
2 away, and here's Kylie Sadler. She'll be in the circle for Muskego to start this one. She came into the weekend hitting .458. What a catch.
Wow. They'll be talking about that one for a while.
It gets by her. She's touching them all.
Oh, yeah.
Rise too high. 2-0 now. What a catch.
That'll be in 20 years. Look what Mom did. I'm not joking you.
Hit foul behind us, 2-1 the count. Muskego in their red pants, black socks, black jersey. Hamilton in their black pants, red jersey, white socks. So you're looking at the laundry to really know who you're playing against and with and for. Very similar colors, just how they match them up is Palka's pitch is high, and it's 3-1.
I mean, if somebody wants to get famous on ESPN, do a screen recording of that play and send it, because that's a top 10 play. There's no question in my mind.
3-2 hit up the middle, base hit. Sadler rips one up the middle. If you were hoping for a no-hitter one way or the other, you came to the wrong game.
Well, I don't think I'd expected that. But to your point, 2 very solid hits for Muskego here in the top of the 1st. They're seeing the ball well here on Palka.
I think it's going to come down to last team standing. Who's going to put together that big rally, that big 2, 3, 4, instead of the 1 or 2, it's 3, 4, or 5 run innings.
Ed, this is the most people I've seen at a D1 game
In
since,
many years.
since Milton Kakana.
Yep. Good point. Both teams traveled well. A little bigger for Muskego. Few open seats down the left field line for Hamilton, but not many. 2 outs. First pitch taken high. Something to keep in mind is you have a left-handed catcher for Hamilton, and that clears that view toward first. And if you want to throw a pickoff behind, you got a clear path with a right-hander up. 2-0 to Crail. 2-0, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Libby, 338 on the season. Strike right down the middle. Tammy Hutchinson behind the plate, calling balls and strikes. 2-1. Hit softly to short. Throw to first. That'll end the top of the first. Muskego, 1 hit. And after 1/2 inning, Muskego nothing, Hamilton coming to bat. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
0, Hamilton.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Watertown softball. I'm Abby Walsh, and W7 is for the girls.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Judah Albany softball.
Okay. Me first? Okay.
I'm Sierra Davis. I'm Gracie Freetag. And W7. I forgot. And W7 is for the girls. I know. I'm Sierra Davis. And I'm Gracie Freetag. And W7 is for the girls.
Oh, hit me with it.
Mickey, oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
You're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey. You're so fine, and you're mine, and I'll be yours till the end of time. And you make me feel, yeah, you make me feel so shiny and new.
When you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started back in 1965. From baseball to softball to lacrosse to soccer, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship, but recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team and your community can work together to be true champions. Here's that.
Bottom of the first we go. 2-out single is all Muskego could muster. And now it's Hamilton's turn.
And you know what gets me really, what I just really love more than anything is when parents of kids that graduate stay with us anyway and just become part of the family.
Fans and just, yeah, that's great.
Colette Braun is a great example of that. LaPon's been eliminated. Addison's graduated. Colette is consistently
That's awesome.
following our content and engaged. We appreciate you, Colette.
Here's Ava Sarambisky. She got us here with her extra inning hit as she beats one to short. Not going to get her. She hit it hard at short. It was fumbled. And once you make that mistake, there's going to be a base runner. And sure enough, Bruner had it, but it came up on her, off her glove, off her hand. And Hamilton has a leadoff runner on.
Another one of those parents we're just talking about, Don Olson from Watertown. Lowe graduated 5 years ago. He still watches a ton of W7 footage. Good to see you, Donnie.
Showing bunt, pulling back, taking low, 1-0. Leah Bickler, the sophomore shortstop for Hamilton. Beat into the ground, twisting foul. Right in front of the plate, and it took a hard left.
The voice you heard was that of Kaylee Gendrich down at the third base coaching box. Our microphone picking that up from up here.
She's trying to make the calls, and the players were cheering so loud, she had to calm them down. How great is that?
That's a great problem to have.
Yeah. 1-1 to Bickler. Runner on first, nobody out, showing bunt. Bunted foul. Now you got to believe the bunt is off. And Bickler is going to have to dig in. .516 batting average. I think she'll be just fine.
By the way, Maddie and Bitsy's dad is Addison Broad's travel coach.
Oh, there you go.
The W7 softball family, it's interwoven throughout our state.
1-2, up high, 2-2. I don't think you'll see any action. I think you want to let Bickler battle, see what she can do, and go from there. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first. Late. The velocity strikeout on the pitch away. Great location by Sadler. And Bickler couldn't catch up to it. One away, runner on first. And here's Bitsy Palika. Buckle up.
I'm with you, Colette. I love G's enthusiasm, too. Ed was talking about that last night. We were talking on the phone. He said, you know what? It's 100% genuine. I mean, there's nothing put on about it. That's who she is.
I coached against her when she was at Waukesha North as an assistant, and she was that exact same person.
Her mom came over and said hello, introduced herself to me today. We love Coach
Ball
G.
taken high, 1-0. 2-0 now. I know it's early, and I know it's only been 2 pitches, but you have to wonder, are they thinking pitch around, work to everybody else?
I don't know. This lineup is pretty deep.
It is deep. Let's see what this pitch will kind of tell you.
But it's Bitsy, too.
Yeah,
so.
that's low and away, so now it's 3-0. It sure doesn't look like they want to give her anything.
It looks like they're not going to pitch to Bitsy here.
Well, I'm telling you what.
Not a bad idea.
I'm Coach G right now, I'm giving her the green light and saying, go get one. If you find it in your wheelhouse, you go get it. Let's see. Not even close, ball 4. Nope, they're pitching around her, Gary.
By design.
Yes, it is. They are not going to give her anything to hit.
Not the worst idea in the world.
No, make somebody else beat you.
Of course,
not
it
a bad
does put
idea.
a runner in scoring position now for
The catcher,
Hamilton.
Peterson.
And here's
Only
Aubrey
one out.
Peterson.
And then you get Aubrey right coming up next.
But I think I agree with the strategy. I really do.
I can't argue with it at all.
That pitch away, the runner's going, throw to third, going to get her. Almost looked like a delayed steal. Hard to tell. Or that, or she lost her footing because she was out by a bundle, and that's with the catcher dropping the ball. Something didn't seem right with that one. And now Peterson's up with a runner in second, but 2 away now. Strike, catches the corner, 1-1.
Ava Sarambisky cut down trying to steal third.
That one just looked weird from here.
Palika takes second on the play.
Ball up. Peterson 494 coming into the weekend. OPS 1377.
Jeez, that's insane.
Goodness gracious. 2-1.
Not even
count.
real.
No. Hit down the left field line. Fair! And Hamilton's going to score with 2 outs. Aubrey Peterson comes through, and Bitsy Palika comes around to score. And the Chargers take a 1-0 lead, and we'll call time to get a courtesy runner down there for Peterson. You're going to hear a roar in a second when she comes toward this dugout. KK Stendler, the courtesy runner. There's a third. It was 15, Izzy McCann. Couldn't tell, but it turns out it's 15, Izzy McCann. 2 away now. Here's Hope Lennon, who made that incredible catch in the top of the first. Got this one started out with a dang. Not a bang, but a dang. As that one skips away, hits off the inside of the heel of the glove, actually. Creel kind of trying to keep it in the frame, but popped off her heel. That one's outside, 2-0. Lennon digs back in, Sadler rocks and fires. Swing and a miss, blew it by her. Back to Peterson's liner down the left field line. That one's fair by about 3 feet. Not much more than that. And that's the difference, is that one skips in. Great stop by Creel. And it's 3-1. Just underway, bottom of the first. Hamilton up 1-0. Jam job down the third base line, falls harmlessly. Our 5th and final champion will be crowned today. Hamilton looking for the school's first. Muskego, Gary, help me out. How many have they won? They won a couple, have they not?
I don't know. Let me research that real quick.
Yanked foul, and Coach Kendrick had to do a little high stepping to get out of the way of it. Yeah, I know it's in the back. I apologize. I should have had you more prepared for that. I think they've got 2, but I know they got 1. And they could have more than that. It's a great softball community, Muskego. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the rise. A velocity strikeout ends the first, but not before the Chargers score. 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error. And after 1, Hamilton 1, Muskego 0. You're listening to W7, powered by Velocity.
Happy holidays from Hamilton Girls Basketball.
If you don't know W7, then you don't know Hamilton Girls Volleyball. And W7 is for the girls.
To the top of the second we go. Muskego does not have a state championship, nor does Hamilton, and this is their 13th appearance to state. One of these teams are going home for the first time with a gold ball. Goodman Diamond hosting the championships since 2002. It's been one heck of a run. This beautiful facility. Gary, can you imagine going to Waukesha? That's where it was before this.
You know, I talked to some of the ladies that played in Waukesha. In fact, Lady from Hortonville that was part of the 1996 Division II state championship, which we were talking about 1996.
There you go.
She said it was far different than what it is today.
Sure is. Much more pop and circumstances. Ripped to left and down the line. Going for two. Jahimiak is in there with a leadoff double. And here come the Warriors.
That's a recruited films double for Jahimiak. Some people say if you're good enough, they'll find you. You really want to bet your future on that? Go to recruitedfilms.com.
Here's Ava Kamini. And you can tell by the charge in this crowd as she shows bunt, gets it down, throw to first. The 3-4 sacrifice is complete.
Great job by Jahimiak getting that down.
Made it simple, just get the bat on the ball, catch the ball with the bat.
First baseman, Grace Swazinski.
Here's Grace Swazinski with a runner on third, the tying run at third here in the top of the second. It's early, but we talked about it, Gary. We think it's going to be a back and forth affair, lots of offense, lots of great at-bats. As this one's, oh my goodness, ripped off the netting foul. That ball had a I guess it didn't have a family. It's just a ball, but you get it was hit hard.
And I think, I'm not for sure, but I think we are the only one audio live streaming this game.
I think we are as well.
We've been to D4, D5 games. You get 5 or 6 streamers. We're the only ones for the D1 game. How about that?
Good for us and good for all of you. Thanks for joining us. We greatly appreciate it. We're so thankful for all of your views and check-ins. So appreciative. 1-1 pitch. Pop foul over our head. And out of Goodman Diamond. 1-2.
Lamira, I know, had 4 streamers here. Little Lamira.
Yeah, Lamira had a lot of people. I mean, there are people all over the place, but I think you're right. We are the only ones. One away. Tying run on third. The 1-2. Hit off the glove, and it's going to be a base hit. Palica went up to try to grab it, couldn't. Deflects it out to short, and it's an infield single for Swazinski, and we are tied. This is what it's going to be, a boxing match, Gary. Jab, jab, cut, jab, jab, uppercut, jab.
Will there be a knockout? That's the
It's
question.
always, and that's what we talked about coming on the air. You know, the zero, obviously you hold the team down. What do you do with their time? And then a 1-run or even a 2-run inning's okay. It's those big ones, those 3, 4, and 5s that really cause you problems. There's a swing and a miss by Molly Becker. So you try to stay away from those really big innings, and that's going to be the key for one of these teams, or both of them, really. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Gary, don't look now. Muskego's got 3 hits already.
Like I said, they're seeing the ball really well in these opening innings. And again, it's, you know, at Goodman Diamond under the lights, you never really know how that's going to work out.
0-2 pitch. Strike 3, a velocity strikeout on the rise.
Nothing itsy-bitsy about that one.
Well, I think to your point about seeing the ball well, something we didn't talk about in that D2 game is there were shadows.
There were
definite shadows, and we did not talk about those, and we probably should have, because there is obviously nothing now but a night sky and a great backdrop. So I think
Gorgeous.
you do see you do see the ball well. Here's Molly Becker, fouled off the netting, 0-1.
By the end of that game, there were shadows between the circle and home plate. I mean,
yeah,
I
that
agree.
definitely causes problems. Lake Mendota straight out right center field. Just about to fade into dark. 0-1. Driven into center and caught.
Hope.
But again, great contact. Good defensive play, but great contact, and we're back to even. After an inning and a half, 1 apiece. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
In education-based sports, sportsmanship matters. It goes beyond the X's and O's. It's the differential. This is the difference mutual respect makes. It's what character looks like. It's what defines us here in Wisconsin. In high school sports, winning is exhilarating, but just as important as how the game is played and how we express our positive support. Let's embrace the ideals of sportsmanship in our communities and at high school events. A message from W7 and the WIAA, inspiring champions for life. Here's that.
Bottom of the second. 1-1, our new score. Back even. There's Sydney York, the sophomore. Still waiting for TV, give the okay. Tammy waits, got the okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'd say this is a different crowd, wouldn't you?
I would absolutely say yes.
Hit into the ground, foul toward third. Oh, 1. Sadler gets the sign, gets her call, and fires. Popped up in the infield. Talk, and they do, and there's the play.
You know, Ed, you talk about a different crowd, and poor Dan Pfeiffer, he's been trying to get people to sing the Harry Belafonte Banana Boat for 3 days, and I think this crowd's going to do it.
I think this might be the one.
Abby McCauley.
Here's Abby McCauley. Grace Wazinski on that call. She called off second baseman Lily George on that last one and took it herself. Here's McCauley now. Takes a ball low, steps out of the box, takes a deep breath, regathers, steps back in, kicks the dirt around. Sadler fires. Hit into center, but right at the center fielder. Boy, they are not getting cheated. We are seeing some rockets.
Reese Heinrich on the catch.
They might be going for outs, but these things are rockets, Gary. These exit velos are fantastic.
Grace House.
Here's Grace Houts.
What a great catch by Heinrich.
The cannon arm third baseman for the Chargers. Grace hit 377. Ball low. 1-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. We are crowning our 5th champion of the day at some point tonight. Might be here a while for this one.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's a absolutely
Once you're in for 100
night.
hours, another hour isn't really going to make any difference, is it? I mean, seriously. When you do 100 hours, you're pretty much fine. 102 is okay.
Just a perfect night for softball.
Really is just beautiful.
Ball taken low, 2-1.
I know, but I'm happy for you, too. I'm so happy for you.
Strike on the corner, 2-2.
Great job, Coach.
Two and two, 2 outs. Houts hits it foul down the right field line. Nobody's going to get to that.
You know, Ed, Julie Daychud is right here. Julie was the coach for Fox Valley Lutheran back a number of years ago, and it's obviously still heavily invested in the program. And I think it goes back to what we said earlier. It's that, yes, they're celebratory, but it's almost, just talking to Julie, it almost feels like a big sigh of relief. Like, you know, we've done it. We've climbed the mountain. Let's go home.
Swing and a miss on a curveball. Sadler gets outs, and the second inning comes to a close with a velocity strikeout. And after 2 complete, Muskego and Hamilton are tied 1 apiece. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
content like never before. Switch between multiple live channels with ease. Access anytime, anywhere with our user-friendly app. Fix TV brings the action right at your fingertips. Download now. Available on all devices.
Come on, there's like raindrops. Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. If you don't know W7, okay, if you don't know, okay? 1, 2, 3. If you don't know W7, you don't know Oak Creek softball.
I'm Sierra Kilborn.
I'm Riley Gonzalonic.
And I'm Madison Knoll.
And W7 is for the girls.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Velocity Performance Training. From softball and baseball instruction to strength training, speed development, and recruiting support, Velocity helps athletes build the skills and confidence needed to compete at the next level. Whether you're just getting started or whether you're chasing college opportunities, Velocity has programs designed to help you reach your goals. With locations in Green Bay and Slinger, Velocity is developing the next generation of athletes across Wisconsin. Visit trainwithvelocity.com to learn more and get started today. Velocity Performance Training. Train with performance, perform with confidence. Thank you, Velocity, for your continuous support of our state softball coverage year in and year out. We're so grateful, as are our fans from all over the state. Here is Ed.
Mitzi Palica back in the circle. She'll face the top of the Muskego Warrior lineup. Reese Heinrich, Samantha Brunner, and Kylie Sadler. Showing bunt, pulling back, taking a strike. 0-1. Palica gets her sign, rocks and fires. Up and away, 1-1. Now cheering you here is the Muskego dugout.
I like it a lot.
Ball high, 2-1.
I like the energy of both dugouts, Ed. I really do. I think it's just fantastic.
I think
love
both
seeing
teams,
kids like that.
I think both teams feel they're the better team.
There's no question.
And they both feel like they should win. And both crowds feel that way as well. As this one's driven deep to left. Kind of hit a wall and is caught. Heinrich got good swing on it. And it looked like it was going to carry a little bit more than it did. And York turned back and made a catch.
It's good that it did because York was twisted in the wind out there. She turned around on it.
Both ways. But it kind of hit a wall. It wasn't done by the wind. There's a little bit of a breeze, but not much. One away here in the third. Shot up the middle. Whew. Another rocket, Gary. They are both teams hitting the ball extremely hard. As Brunner rips one, it darn near clipped Palica.
You know, Sam Brunner may be seriously one of the most underrated kids in the Milwaukee area from a softball standpoint. She is fantastic.
Well, you're playing shortstop for a championship level team. That right there says something. As the ball is taken high by Kylie Sadler. Off the end of the bat, caught it first and then diving back. Great read. That can be the hardest one. Took 2 steps towards second, threw on the brakes, and Brunner dives back in at first. Nice job at first by Abby McCauley. 2 away here in the Muskego third. Ripped foul, strike 1. Hey, Christopher Cross, I notice you haven't been playing your yacht rock. Is that just the theme of the last game? Is that what it is?
Last game.
Yeah.
Moved
This one's
on.
got a little more rock and roll to it.
A little more kick to it. It felt appropriate for the last crowd.
Not arguing.
It seemed like a yacht rock crowd, didn't it?
It did. It definitely did.
This is more like your
Strike.
metal
Threat on the
band
first.
here.
Safe.
This is, the battle of the bands.
Creel's in the hole, 0-2. Ball up high. Join Gary tomorrow night, 8 p.m. for the season finale of the Whip Around and find out. Gary will recap not only this weekend, I'm sure bits and pieces of the season, teams, you name it. It is the #1 softball podcast in the state. I don't think there's any question about that, is there?
I don't think so. And I wasn't entirely sure, but from the number of people that approached me this weekend and said how much they love the show, it's overwhelming, to be honest.
2-2 pitch. Driven deep to left.
That's a good hit.
Got a chance off the wall. Creel into second with a 2-out double. And the Warriors take a 2-1 lead here in the third.
A recruited films double.
It doesn't matter who's in the box. It doesn't matter who's in the circle. These two teams are going to hit, and they're going to stay on it.
Hey, by the way, coaches don't recruit players they've never seen. It's not personal. It's just how it works. Go to recruitedfilms.com. Make sure you get seen.
Well, if you could have seen me before, arm deep, elbow deep in chocolate ice cream, but let me tell you.
I wish I had a picture of that. That was the shot of the day right there.
I couldn't eat it. I had to throw it away, unfortunately, and I love custard and ice cream.
I even upgraded to the waffle cone for you.
And it was delicious, but I just couldn't do it.
Feel like you're 8 years old.
Right.
Go and get you the ice cream and the balloon. Now it's all over the car. You told me you wouldn't be a mess on the car.
Jahimiak takes a ball. 1-0. Yeah, it was too much too early. Pop foul, 1-1.
Well, before dinner probably wasn't the best idea.
I had just gotten here. I think I was an inning and a half in. Here you go.
What a big giant waffle cone.
Kind of tells me tomorrow night I might have to go for a little walk and hit Murph's. Oh, so delicious. Beat into the ground foul, 1-2. Ball had a little extra dirt on it. You might want to keep it on there. You could probably do some, make that thing dance. Two outs. Muskego having taken the lead. Strike three called. And the Muskego third ends with a velocity strikeout, but not before they take the lead. As we head to the bottom of the third, the Warriors of Muskego 2, Hamilton Chargers 1. You're listening to W7 Radio. Powered by Velocity.
I mean, I get it. It's not Friday, but it's okay, right? You can still play it. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Wander Springs Golf Course in Greenleaf, nestled in the beautiful countryside of northeast Wisconsin. Wander Springs offers a challenging yet enjoyable golf experience for players of all skill levels. From league play and tournaments to a relaxing round with friends, you'll love the scenic views, outstanding course conditions, and welcoming atmosphere that makes Wander Springs a destination golfers return to again and again. Book your next round at Wander Springs Golf Course in Greenleaf, where every round is worth the trip. Go to wandersprings.com. Also brought to you by Krupp Cave Fast Pitch. Whether you're developing a young pitcher or refining an elite arm, Krupp Cave Fast Pitch offers lessons, Rapsodo technology, cage rentals, and over 30 years of coaching experience. Find them on Facebook or email kruppkfastpitch@gmail.com. That's KRUPK-fastpitch@gmail.com. Here's Ed.
First pitch swung on and fouled back. Hit the facing of the press box. That thud that you heard, that's what that was. To Matty Palika, the second baseman. Ball low, 1-1. Matty steps back in the box. Takes a pitch at the knees, strike two. She's another one that stands real close to the front of the box. Now in the hole, 1-2. Closed stance, hit foul. Sadler doing a nice job.
She really is that. I was just going there myself. Kylie Sadler's pitching a really nice game. Of course, the focus has been on Palika, and not that it shouldn't be, but Kylie Sadler has really stepped up tonight.
Well, Muskego's got 5 hits. As this one shot up the middle, base knock, and a leadoff single from Matty Palika.
Right, supercharge this.
And here comes
Hamilton
the Chargers. And now you have the top of the order. It's been fence post, 1 run, 1-1. We're gonna keep talking about it until something's different. And this, you're
two
not
heavyweights,
out of this game,
toe to toe.
Yep. Shot down the left field line, foul. And this is a championship game we have not had in many years because Kaukauna would show up, and for how many years was it Kaukauna dominating? And it was primarily their base running chaos. As we're gonna have a conversation in the circle.
I don't know that they necessarily stole it, but Alvin Bancroft did a very good Kaukauna in their base running this year, and they really showed it off tonight, or this morning in the D5 final, and just completely overwhelmed the defending D5 state champs Belmont. It was quite a performance from the Eagles as they claimed their first state championship in school history. The Alvin Bancroft Eagles. Congratulations.
Interesting timing on that conversation. You get a leadoff single, and then you get a foul down the left field line, and then you have the conversation. 0-1, ball away, 1-1. And I think it was, hey, you're catching a little too much of the plate here, and we got the top of the order. That's my guess. Let's move it around. But that was an interestingly timed conversation. How's that? And there's a shot, foul again. And it's 1-2. Sarah Biskey, she of the big hit the other day. Ava standing there waiting. Sadler's waiting to get her pitch call. And Ava hasn't moved. Now she hits another one foul. She's wearing out that third base line. She pulls something, I think it's going to surprise everybody. She's really working that left field line. And the Muskego staff really slowing things down here, really making sure to make the right call. 1-2. Hit up the middle, base hit. Back-to-back singles start the third for Hamilton. Here come the Chargers.
And you almost feel like this Hamilton crowd is just ready to explode. I mean, they're waiting for some big moment to happen here.
And I don't
know that they're going to get one.
I don't think they're going to get one. I think it's going to be, as we continue to, that's our theme, right? It's going to be that back and forth. And I don't think you're going to have that big inning. Now, you are set up for this with the 2, 3, and 4 coming up now with 2 on and nobody out. Leah Bickler in the box. Hitting a cool 5-16. 5-16. Shows bunt, gets it down. Third base comes in and drops it. And everybody's safe.
Well, you give Gamini a lot of credit. She couldn't get the bunt, but the way she tried to field it, I think was pretty slick. It just popped out of her glove.
Ava Gamini charged it. You know what? It would have been a tough play.
It might, I don't know if she would have got her. I don't know if there's any other way that you would have got her, though, other than the way she did it right there. Because you can't go all the way down and get the. She almost tried to like scoop it up off the ground into her glove.
Well. Here we go. You can't pitch her. Can you pitch around here? It's bases loaded, nobody out. It was very evident they were pitching around Bitsy Palika her first time up. And here she comes with the bases loaded, nobody out. Sure, you could give her the Barry Bonds treatment. Shot down the right field line, foul. That pitch was very much off the plate, and Bitsy said, I'm going to go out and get this.
And went with it right down that right field line.
I love the confidence of this kid.
Yeah,
Only a sophomore, and she doesn't seem fazed by anything.
The ceiling is just enormous.
Palika asks for time and gets it.
Sadler shaking off a couple calls here.
I like that. Step out and the crowd goes nuts. It's just building and building. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to right. Deep. Caught.
Nice.
One run in. Runner on second's going to tag to third. Nice job by the runner at first. It's not going to be discussed as much, but Leah Bickler had to watch and see where that was. She sprinted back. She couldn't tag up, but she at least made that presence known. She did a great job.
And Mallory Becker made a great catch.
She really did.
On those opposite fields, the way those balls slice.
Yes, and to get the ball in so quickly.
Great judgment, great jump, great instincts, great first move on it. She made it look way easier than it was.
Here's Aubrey Peterson. First and third, they're going to give her second. Second, third now. Pitch was high. So runners on second, third, one away. We're back to even, 2 apiece here in the third. Ball low, 2-0. On the corner, strike. And that one didn't have to be. That was just there. 2-1. Peterson looking to give her Charger teammates the lead. Rips it to left and over the head. 2 runs are going to score. Lauren Morrow was back on the play. She reached up and it hit her glove. I think if you ask her, she feels she should have caught it. Not an easy play, though.
And I don't even know that it was over her head. It was almost like it was beside her more than anything else.
Right, true. And but to your point of a minute ago, it was tailing away from her, and she reached up and got a glove on it, but it is definitely a double. And the Chargers have taken a 4-2 lead here in the third inning. Well, this is the crooked number we said you can't have. And Hamilton, if you want to win this game, you can't have many of these, and you've got one. If you're Muskego, you're looking for a shutdown and then to get back up there and get back at least one of the 2 runs deficit now.
It's a recruited films double, by the way.
Hope Lennon pops it up out of play.
Some people say if you're good enough, they'll find you. You really want to bet your future on that?
No, I don't.
Recruited Films, make sure your film gets seen. Go to recruitedfilms.com.
Ball came back into play. Didn't mean to interrupt you there, Gary. I was giving a play-by-play of the ball coming down the screen. I was very excited by it.
Excited about that.
I really was.
Big thanks to Tim Kalinowski and our friends at Recruited Films.
Jammed to third, going to be foul. Big swing, and it got so in on her hands she couldn't do anything with it. And it's 0-2. Lennon, who got the excitement of this one going in the first with an unbelievable diving catch. Spits on that one outside, 1-2. One-two pitch. My God. That was hit so hard.
Tell me more.
An absolute rocket to left that hit off the netting, but my goodness, that was definitely the hardest hit ball of this game. Wow. Hope Lennon open those hips up.
She's a beast, man. Hope is something else, I tell you.
Both teams are just loaded with unbelievable softball players, Gary.
Hey, Chris Nissen, watching head coach Appleton North. Chris, great season, my friend. So proud of you guys. Such a great program, such a great team. You guys on the rise, Appleton North. Keep an eye out for the Lightning next year. They're coming.
Sadler wanted that one on just off the outside corner. And now it's full. 3-2, 1 out. Runner at second. 3 runs in for Hamilton.
Big moment here.
Hit into right center and firing fast. And there's another double. Well, we talked about it. You can't have them, but this is a 4-run inning now for the Chargers. And it started with a little hiccup here and a little hiccup there. And Muskego's going to go to the pen.
And how big is Hope Lennon today? Made that unbelievable catch in the first inning and then went off right here.
And I think that goes back to the 3-2 pitch that she let go for a ball, because that next pitch is in the same location and she drove it out to right center. Great piece of hitting.
A Recruited Films double for Hope Lennon. Reality check, coaches don't recruit players they've never seen. It's not personal, it's just how it works. Go to recruitedfilms.com and make sure you get seen.
That's the 3rd Recruited Films double of the inning for the Chargers of Hamilton.
Moving from designated player to pitcher number 8, Cora Jahimiak. Cora Jahimiak now pitching.
Brooke Jahimiak is now the pitcher for the Warriors. This isn't anything new to Jahimiak. Muskego throws a lot of different arms at you.
And Hamilton is 3 of 3 with runners in scoring position.
That's a big deal. Jahimiak, 47 innings on the season, 43 strikeouts, 43 hits allowed. So now if you're Jahimiak, you're just coming in, trying to give a different look, trying to calm the bats. And you don't want to say the defense let her down, but Sadler didn't get any help from her defense. It was a tough play at third. It was a tough play in left. Could have really used those plays if you're Muskego. Didn't make them. And Hamilton, as a championship team will do, pounced on it.
That was another Krupke fast pitch trip to the circle. Krupke fast pitch specializes in helping pitchers and programs reach their potential through individual and group pitching lessons, advanced technology, cage rentals, and program consultations. With more than 30 years of coaching experience, Krupke fast pitch provides athletes with the instruction and feedback needed to improve their mechanics, build confidence, and compete at a higher level. Learn more on Facebook or contact krupkfastpitch@gmail.com.
Here's Sydney York. Still only one out. Runner on second. Strike down the middle. Oh, 1 from Jahimiak, taken high. York, the sophomore. 1-1 count. She steps back in. Jahimiak gets her sign, rocks and fires, fouled off of York. 1-2. Just sit back and relax and appreciate this one, folks. This is going to be a long one.
That's got to tide you over for about 10 months, so let's make it last.
Next time the team step on the field, it's going to be about 45 degrees, if you're lucky. Strike 3 call on a great changeup. That's a velocity strikeout. That one didn't have much velocity. It was just a beautiful change. 2 away now.
This inning brought to you by Our Bar and Grill. It's not my bar, it's not your bar, it's our bar, where strangers become friends and friends become family.
Here's Abby McCauley. Strike at the knees.
Thank you.
Ooh, just missing outside. 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for Muskego. 5 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Hamilton. One, taken away. 2-1. Jahimiak might not even be the last pitcher for Muskego, depending on how she goes. Might see another arm go out there. Ball away. Again, Muskego has used 6 different pitchers during the course of the year. Not afraid to change things up, give you different looks. One thing they all are is right-handed. 3-1. Ball 4. So a 2-0 walk to McCauley, and now there's 2 on for Grace Houts.
Third baseman, Grace Houts.
Don't know if the mics picked that up. Sure sounded like it did as Houts takes one down the middle. Had a crowd, a group of people yell, "Here we go, Gracie Poo," and she turned back. Here you are in a championship game. You want to dig in, and you do that. You got to turn around and acknowledge your friends and your family and whoever it was. Gotta love high school sports. 0-1
Nothing
pitch.
like it. Nothing like it.
Strike 2. Now Houts in the hole. 0-2 pitch. Just outside. Well, thank you, Mother Nature, for not bringing that rain they talked about.
Amen to that.
It is greatly appreciated by every one of us. The 1-2 pitch from Jahimiak. Hit to third, off the glove. Stays on the infield, though. Tough play all around. You put the ball in play, things happen. Tough play all around. Nobody was going to get an out there once it hit off the glove. And Houts reaches with a base hit. They're calling that an error. I don't think so.
I don't think there was a play to be had.
I don't think that's the right call. That was going to be a tough play.
3 errors on Muskego.
I'm not calling that one an error. But they did, and it's bases loaded now. 2 away. Here's Maddie Palika. She got all this started with a single.
I feel like Hamilton's been up to bat for like 45 minutes now.
I think they have.
When's the last time Bitsy threw a pitch?
Palika in the hole now, 0-1. Beats it into the ground. Spinning foul. That one stayed fair for about 45 feet. Maybe not quite that much, maybe 30 feet, and then it fell foul.
Make sure you check our social media tomorrow. Dave Beasley will begin the upload of the
Beast
catalog.
Just a machine. 0-2. Hit up the middle. Go to first. In a bang-bang play. They get Palika. But not before the Chargers put up a 4 spot. And is after 3 complete. Sussex Hamilton 5, Muskego 2. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
Piggly Wiggly is your neighborhood grocery store with fresh produce, quality meats, and everyday essentials at prices you'll love. We're proud to serve Wisconsin communities, staying local since forever with friendly service and hometown values. Shop smart, shop local, shop the pig. Visit shopthepig.com for deals and locations. Also brought to you by the Circle Tap in Denmark. Looking for great food, cold drinks, and a place where everyone feels like a regular? Circle Tap has become a favorite spot for locals and visitors alike. With great food, great drinks, and great people, good times are always on tap at the Circle Tap.
Thank you, sir. Strike to start the top of the 4th. Ava Gamini leading it off for Muskego. 0-1. Ball up, 1-1. Gamini, Swazinski, Becker. The first three here in the fourth. And if you're Muskego, you just want to get a number. You want to start with some pressure as that one's shot foul. You just get a runner on, put some pressure on, show them that you're not fazed by the fact they put up a 4 spot. But just get a number. Try to get one back. You don't have to get it all back, but get a number. And obviously, if you're Hamilton, you're looking for that shutdown inning. Oh, 1-2. Taken away, 2-2. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. A velocity strikeout to start the fourth inning.
First baseman, Grace Swazinski.
Here's Grace Swazinski, senior first baseman. Ball outside. One-oh pitch. That one's a strike. 1-1. Palika fires. Dribbler, foul. Up the third base line. And it's 1-2. Palika grabs her rosin. Looks at the scoreboard. Steps back on the rubber. Gets her call. Rocks and fires. Hit into the ground at third. Houts. Out number 2. 2 away here in the fourth.
Right fielder, Mallory Becker.
Mallory Becker, the right fielder, up. Looking to get something going with 2 away here in the fourth. 5-2, Hamilton up. Courtesy of a 4-run third as that pitch is taken away, 1-0. Three Warrior errors have played prominently in this one. Something we had not seen all day. The glove work had been very strong across the board, all the games. But you're seeing the importance of those gloves when you have the 3 errors and now a 5-2 deficit if you're Muskego. 2-0 pitch. Hit the third, foul. Just out of the reach of Houts, but in foul territory. Two and one call here. Muskego looking for something to cheer about. 3-1 as that pitch is taken high. Looking for something to get him going. Two away, here's the pitch. Strike. Full count. Palika rocks and fires. Ball high. All the umpires to my left thought it was a strike, but it was definitely up. And a 2-out walk gives the Warriors a little life here in the fourth.
Today's game presented by Athletes on Call, America's #1 pickup portal for athletes, coaches, and team managers. Need players or extra innings? Visit athletesoncall.com or download the Athletes on Call app on Apple or Android today. Use the coupon TRYAOC and use it for free through the end of the year.
There's freshman Lily George. Ball high.
George was the igniter of the spark on Wednesday during the quarterfinal game against Marshfield. She lit the fuse with a grand slam. 206 hitter, 9 hitter with a grand slam.
Fouled off the shoulder.
And I won't take credit for it. Somebody on Facebook said it perfectly, said this is why the WIA tournaments are so great, because it creates the unlikeliest of heroes.
Yeah.
It's very well said.
It does year in and year out. We always come in talking about the stars, but it's always the somebody else.
Yes.
1-1. Strike on the rise.
How many times have we talked 7, 8, 9 players, Ed? Over and over and over.
Year after year. They are, because pitchers take a deep breath. They go, okay, that's 7, 8, 9. I'm okay here. And coaches do too. From my vantage point, Gary, I don't know where that missed.
Getting a little squirrely over here.
Yeah, they are. 2-2. Two. Jam job to first. That's going to be the third out of the inning. And after 3.5, Hamilton 5, Muskego 2, you're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
No errors and 1 left on base. After 3.5, your score. Hamilton 5, Muskego 2.
When you're injured, you want quick, specialized care, not a long ER wait. At Ortho ASAP, our orthopedic care specialist treats fractures, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and more right away. With on-site x-rays and expert care, we get you back on track faster. Open 7 days a week with locations in Brookfield and Pewaukee. It's more affordable than the ER. Walk in, get treated, and get back to life. Ortho ASAP, there is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. Here's that.
To the bottom of the fourth we go. Sarabisky getting it. Ava Sarabisky to get it started. It's like she's two different people. Sarabisky and Ava Sarabisky.
I like it.
Not bad. Swing and a miss. Swinging over the top of that drop. 0-1.
I'm such an Ava Sarabisky fan, though. I tell you, I'm just such a fan of hers.
Just a sophomore. But a confident kid. She is in her domain when she is between the lines. 0-1. Change up. Oh, she was expecting something else.
She
like she
certainly
had her
was.
mind made up. I'm swinging. And
she needed about a 6-inch longer bat than what she had to hit that.
Might even needed more than that. That pitch was nowhere close, and she swung and missed. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Another velocity strikeout. Ed, shifting gears a little bit, how funny was it when Coach G came over here and sat right in the producer chair?
You and I are 10 feet away from the table, and she comes over and just sits down, starts playing with the headset, looking at everything. What's going on here?
She is
one of a kind.
She's a character, I tell you. I just love her so much.
I went over, I got a chance. Then you guys were talking, and then she went over this way, and I was over this way, and I went over and talked to her real briefly, and I just said, good luck. You have earned every bit of this, and could not be more excited for her. Foul tipped off the shin guard, right off the top of the knee, and it's 0-2.
She's one of those people you truly feel better about yourself when you walk away from a conversation with her.
And again, everything you see is who she is. This is not an act. That is 100% genuine.
I think she jumps out of bed in the morning.
You're right. That's great. 0-2. Up high. Bickler, the 2-hitter for the Chargers. Scoreboard's operators kind of falling asleep.
This is usually by the end of the night, it starts really slowing down.
It's not fair to the kid, or me.
Mostly me.
Yeah, exactly. 1-2. Bickler went around. Two away here in the fourth.
Jahimic's really getting stuff figured out.
Is really throwing.
She's getting it figured out.
And the thing is, she's not really throwing strikes. She's keeping everything off the plate.
Not strikes and not a lot of velocity either. Just
She's
kind of float them in there.
Off the plate, and they're just chasing. Over-aggressive swinging right now.
Well, there's a good fastball.
As I was saying, she's really hitting the corners.
Put it away. She's mixing up her pitches very well.
Yeah. Bitsy Palika. Now behind 0-1. Ball away, 1-1. This is it, the final game of the 2026 softball season. Started back the second Monday in March. I believe it was March 13th. All the way to June. Hit foul at home plate.
Hey, Dan Topalovic, I didn't see TP here all this week. Is she here tonight? Hit me up.
Three months of softball comes to a close at the finale of this one, at the conclusion of one of these two teams taking home their first gold ball in school history. 1-2 pitch to Palika. Fouled off again.
Good battle here. Michelle Court, he's still floating after that big Alman Bancroft win this morning. What a day for the Eagles.
Jahimiak rocks and fires. Beating the ground, fair and rolling foul. What a day for the Eagles is right.
So happy.
20 base hits.
So happy for Randy Yonke. Such a great
16
coach.
runs. And it's not like Belmont didn't show up.
No.
They literally went down fighting, having had the most hits ever in a losing effort in a championship game in WIAA history. They went down swinging the way it's supposed to be. Take nothing away from Belmont. Pitching.
It was a great game plan, too, by Randy. He went with Lexi Carlton the first 4 innings, the lefty kind of finesse pitcher, and then he came back with Ceballos, the right-handed velocity pitcher, and it was a great plan. It worked beautifully.
swinging over the top of that drop. That's another velocity strikeout. And through 4, Hamilton 5, Muskego 2. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
Hamilton 5, Muskego 2.
Hard to believe. The end of the 2026 season is nigh. We'll wrap it up tomorrow night, Sunday night, 8 o'clock, live whip around and find out. Presented by the Circle Tap in Denmark and Wander Springs Golf Course in Greenleaf. And I think I've appropriated this song, by the way, for the podcast. Looking forward to having you guys join me tomorrow night as we wrap things up, a full tournament review. Maybe our too early predictions for 2027.
Wow, throwing that out there.
Probably not, but you never know. It's been a great season. I'll tell you guys what, I've gotten so much feedback on this podcast. I did not expect it to be as popular as it's been. I have people tell me, how they start their day at work to it. It's been just unbelievable. Here we go, back to live action. Here's that.
First pitch taken high. The #1 girls high school softball podcast in the state of Wisconsin. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Top of the order, big inning.
What else could there be?
Top of the order here for Heinrich. This is a big inning for Muskego. Top of the order. You're trailing 5-2. This is your go inning. Ball catches the corner, 1-1. I don't know, you had me listening this week. And it's easy to do, swing and a miss on the rise. It's easy to do it because you just throw it on you're at your desk, you throw it on, you're working,
right.
You're checking your emails, you're doing a little of this, a little of that, and you got some bozo talking in your ear about softball, and
I am that bozo.
That is true. And it's great. It's a real simple, easy way to start your day. It's not an hour and a half long. It's to the point.
Yeah, we try and keep it 30 minutes. I don't want to go into people's work time. Usually 7:30 to 8 is pretty good.
And it seems to be a real good niche. Oh, it catches the corner. Looked like it was outside, but nope. It is another velocity strikeout to start the 5th for Muskego. Heinrich goes down. Here's Samantha Brunner. One away here in the 5th. Ball.
We were talking about Muskego taking their time. These 3rd to the 5th inning has just come to a crawl in this game.
Screeching halt.
Tanya Jackson watching. Tanya, I loved meeting Jayla this week.
Pop to left. Actually going to stay just outside the infield. Looked like it was going to carry out the left field. It does not. And going back and making the play from shortstop is Leah Bickler. 2 away in the 5th.
Turner had a rough night last night against a really good FPL team, but There's a lot of talent on that Turner team. They're going to be back. They're young. They got a trio of sophomores that are really kind of driving that. So keep an eye on Boyd Turner.
Beat into the ground on a one-hopper. Bickler throws and gets her. Well, 3 up, 3 down, and through 4.5. Hamilton holding on to that 5-2 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
With your score, Hamilton 5, Muskego.
There's nothing like volleyball kids. They really bring the energy. They bring the excitement. The 5th inning stretch, courtesy of R-Bar. We thank R-Bar Grill in Plainfield for their support of W7 and Wisconsin girls sports. R-Bar and Grill, it's not my bar, it's not your bar, it's R-Bar, where strangers become friends and friends become family. Visit them in Plainfield. I'll be heading that way in a couple weeks. Can't wait.
Yeah, and it was like under the category, it was like,
I'm just asking. I didn't know if we were ready yet. I'm good. I love Rocky Road.
I do love Rocky Road. Not as much as Mint Chip, though. Mint Chip's my favorite.
It's good stuff.
That's an Amelia Martini joke. Here we go. Here's Ed.
Bottom of the 5th. The scoring has come to a screeching halt.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Hamilton Chargers, catcher Aubrey
Swinging over the top, Aubrey Peterson had a huge double, 2-run double in that 4-run third. She swings over the top of the first one, swings over the top of the second one. And again, she is not throwing a strike. She being Jahimiak. And she just, against lefties, she just stays outside, 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 and Hamilton keeps chasing. Shows the rise. It's out. It's up. Jahimiak ready. 1-2. Outside. But Jahimiak has slowed the Charger offense. She's come in, she's done her job. Just Bitsy Palika's silenced the bats since the third for Hamilton. She went around. They were gonna ask. Oh my gosh, they said she did not.
Nice job of Tammy, peeling down the, checking down the line. That's good communication between the umpires.
Gary, that was a strike. That was just missed, and now it's 3-2. And it grounded to second. All it meant was an extra pitch, no big deal. And we couldn't say it was a velocity strikeout. That's the only thing.
Well, that's important. We have to say that.
Well, I just said it anyway, didn't I?
It's true. Because if you wouldn't have said it's a velocity strikeout, then I would have wanted it to be a velocity strikeout.
But it wasn't a velocity strikeout, so I didn't get a chance to say it. Had I had to say it, I would have said it.
There's 4 extra velocity strikeouts.
There you
right
go.
there.
See what we did there?
Caught up.
Here's Hope Lennon.
Nobody's the wiser either.
Nope. Ball inside.
Is this thing still on mute? Oh, no, never mind.
Anybody out there? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Well, I know Tanya Jackson's out there from Turner, a.k.a. Jayla's mom.
1-0 pitch. Strike. 1-1.
Got to meet her mom and her dad. Sweet families. Really enjoyed just getting to meet them in person.
Has it dawned on you that this is it?
Not yet.
It's a little strange.
Like trying to put it off.
It's always so weird.
It is. It's hard.
Swinging over the top. And it's 1-2. It's so weird how it just comes to a stop because you are just chasing all year long.
Yep. It's hard.
And then that's it.
I'll overdo it in social media like I always do, but
swing and a miss. Great location. Had her chasing.
It's just because I missed the kids after it's over.
Well, it's over, but it's not over because between now and probably end of next week, Bees will be putting out pictures upon pictures upon pictures because Bees is the best.
He is the best. That's Dave Beasley, our resident photographer. He's been here all 4 days. Talking about me being here the whole time. Bees has been here the whole time, man. Dave Beasley has been
and he
everywhere.
takes the time. He has to do it on his own. Has to take the time. He schedules it, his work schedule around this stuff. He is one of a kind.
He's just like us. He just loves being around the kids. He just loves that opportunity to just promote them and support them.
And a great photographer. And we could say that we
get some really great photos out of him.
You know, okay, we're just saying that because he's with us, but he really, truly is fantastic. 2 away. Sydney York, the hitter. Shot up the middle base hit. You could hear that crack. And that was a rocket. And a 2-out single for the Chargers in the 5th. Here's Abby McCauley.
Muskego needs to shut this down right now.
I was wondering where you're going with this. They need to shut the. Whoa, okay.
No, they just, I mean, they can't afford any more distance here.
No.
They got a long ways to come back.
Palika seems to be finding her groove.
Yep.
Pitches up.
And this is, you know, you look at Bitsy Palika, you look at Riley Harabi from Medford, you look at pitchers like this, these elite pitchers, you look at Madison Babcock. The really great ones, the longer it goes, the stronger they get.
Yep. They find their rhythm. They find what's working. They stop fighting themselves and just let it go.
What a season for Madison Babcock from Fox Valley Lutheran.
Listen, I know we keep going back and forth. I talked to numerous different people around in between games, and it's both ways. I know you never see the split. It could have easily been both. They're both going to be the front runners for next year. It's great. It's great for the state of Wisconsin and state of softball.
Yes.
In the state of Wisconsin.
It's great discussion, great arguments. They're all great things.
Strike. And you know what? Right now, Madison Babcock does not care because she's got a gold ball sitting right next to her.
Yeah, that's correct. Really, really happy for Madison. She deserves it.
How cool was her family? Man, were they excited.
Yes. Her uncle.
Her uncle was just on cloud 9.
I got to spend about half an hour with him before the game, and we just talked.
I think he was more nervous than the kids.
He was very nervous.
He was, oh my goodness.
He is umpired for almost 50 years now, and
amazing.
He just loves the game.
Swing and a miss. McCauley.
I believe he's the president of the Umpires Association. He's a big deal. Kind of like you, Ed.
I see what you did there. Oh, chocolate elbows, Rowie.
Yeah.
1-2 pitch. Change up down the right field line, twisting and to make the
Oh,
play.
she had it. She had it, and then when she collided with the fence, it got trapped in the net.
I don't know that she caught it, though. That was, what a great effort. That was not an easy play, running over your left shoulder. Great job with the drop step. And it sure looked like Grace had it. Grace being Grace Rosinski. And it goes as just a strike. McCauley's back in the box. Shot to third, one hopper. In the dirt, but picked. Ooh, that could have been dangerous and bad. But it wasn't. It just goes for a heart-racing 5-3 ground out through 5. It is Hamilton 5, Muskego 2. Head into the 6th. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
Well, she's definitely a big shot to us. That's Kennedy Weisensell. 700 career strikeouts for the phenom from Marshall. She'll be coming here to Madison next year to Edgewood College. And it's been an honor to get to know Kennedy, an honor to follow her and just get to know her family and just see what she's been able to accomplish. She's a very, very special young lady. As if you can't tell, we're starting the goodbye process now, and it's not easy. It's not going to get any easier, but, you know, that is what it is. Here's Ed.
Here's Libby Kreil to start it. In the 6th for the Warriors. They're running out of outs and opportunities. They got to make something happen. I thought you were playing big shot for Bitsy Palika because she is settled in.
She's all that.
She is settled in and now holds a 5-2 lead here in the 6th. Strike on the corner, 1-1.
Ed, remember way back in the 2nd inning when they had 5 hits and we were talking about how they're hitting her and they've got it figured out. You know how many hits they've gotten since then?
0.
Bupkis.
Yeah, they you got to get to those pitchers early.
The Wisconsin Gatorade Player of the Year.
As a sophomore.
As a sophomore.
Pitch high. I don't think Libby Kreil's been talked about enough.
Couldn't agree more.
Catcher on a state championship caliber team, a freshman catcher, and she has been fantastic back there. Not talked about enough. And 2-2. Shot to short. Oh, picked. Woo!
Hello!
Wow. Leah Bickler. That was a missile.
That's baby Bickler. Her sister was a stud here at Hamilton as well.
She just bent down turned that glove over and let it skip right in. Didn't do anything fancy.
And that was a rocket.
Holy smokes, that was. 1 away. Here's Jahimiak. Kara's done a great job. Cora just settling the team down. She came in 4 runs were in. There was only 1 out. She got out of that and has really limited Hamilton and kept that score 5-2. Credit to Jahimiak being that senior leader and doing exactly what she needed to do. Hit into center, coming on and making the play. Ho hum, that was an easy one in comparison.
It's Heinrichs, Reese.
No, that was Lennon.
I'm sorry. On
yeah,
the wrong
backward,
side.
yeah.
Yes,
well,
Hope,
it's
Hope
the same,
Lennon.
you know, color scheme.
Hope
So
I know, it's the red and black is a,
again, just
I'm
look at those
glad
socks.
we switched to pink. I thought we would have all red and black. So
Speak for yourself.
yeah, you're still wearing the legacy stuff.
This one's driven deep to center. Hope goes back and makes the play. Gabini gave it a ride. But as the Chargers come off the field, they know they are 3 outs away from a state championship. And after 5.5, Hamilton leads 5-2. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
Chargers 5, Warriors 2.
Welcome back to Goodman Diamond on the campus of the University of Wisconsin. When you're injured, you want quick specialized care, not a long ER wait. At Ortho ASAP, our orthopedic care specialists treat fractures, sprains, strains, sports injuries, and more right away. With on-site x-rays and expert care, we get you back on track faster. Open 7 days a week. Locations in Brookfield and Pewaukee. It's more affordable than the ER. Walk in, get treated, and get back to life. Ortho ASAP, there is a difference. Visit orthowisconsin.com. Here's that.
Bottom of the 6th. Strange game. It got off to such a quick start, and then we had that long 3rd inning that took forever. And these last 3 innings, nobody's scoring. The pitching has taken control. Jahimiak has done a great job in the circle for Muskego. And you have to wonder if you go back tonight and you're looking back, if things stay the way they are, if you go, should we have started Jahimiak? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't either. I feel like, look out, inside, Houts.
Gracie Poo just got out of the way on that one.
Sadler was pitching just fine. Defense, I think the one thing you could say, probably let her down. I think that's the one way you could look at it, with the 3 errors and just those extra chances. And good teams will take advantage, and Hamilton certainly did. Taking the whole way as that pitch is right down State Street. 2-1.
Don't say State Street. I'm just thinking of driving home back through State Street and everything else, getting back on the freeway.
Settle down, Sparky. You get to sleep in tomorrow. At least till, 7 or something.
Tomorrow night, yes. Because I have a show at 8 tomorrow night. So I do need to get up by 7.
Yeah. 3-1 now. Ball low, and Chargers have the leadoff hitter on.
You know, this is where you start getting a little nervous if you're Muskego, because, I mean, you want to just get these 3 outs and get back to bats, and sometimes things kind of go sideways and they tack on 2 or 3 runs to that 5, and all of a sudden you're staring at a 6-run deficit.
Pinch runner for Hamilton. Number 6, Allie Rowicki.
For the Chargers. Now batting, second baseman, Maddie Pelica.
Yeah, that was going to make a difference. Here's Maddie Pelica. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Taken for a ball.
I'm gonna miss these chairs, I'll tell you that.
I'm sure you won't.
They have been great.
You know, that's something you could remember in the future and bring your own. Could you not? I don't know. Would they allow that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not carrying anything else in anyway, so sure, I should.
Well, if you put them all on top of there, then you can push it
all right, let's move on.
You don't think so?
This is not compelling radio.
It's actually, it's
like
very
the midday farm report. Grain futures.
How's the orange report? Feeling good, Winthorpe. Ball, I guess. Must have been outside. 2-1 to Palica. Maddie Palica. We keep talking about Bitsy, but Maddie had the big leadoff single in the second, or the third, correction. And that got everything rolling for the Chargers. Strike, throw down. Back safely. 3-2 the count.
We haven't really talked about that, Ed, but you know, this is it for Maddie. And
yeah.
It's gonna be.
Well, she put herself in a pretty good spot.
She did.
2-2 the count as they corrected on the scoreboard. Fouled. Everything's been in. Can't get the bunt down now with 2 strikes, so Palica's on her own.
Never miss a moment for a song.
It's like the Savannah Bananas. 2-2. Strike 3 on the corner. Palica got caught looking, and that's a velocity strikeout. First out here in the bottom of the 6th. And now
Talking about Jihimiak, Ed, 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts.
She's done a fantastic job.
Sure has.
Absolute her job. She came in and executed perfectly. But now you're at the top of the order in Sarambisky. Ava, dribbler up the third base line, spinning, foul. Dribbler up the third base line. It's going to stay fair. It's going to be a tough play. You're not going to get Ava. That worked like a bunt hit. That was a swinging bunt. And Sarambisky's on. There's 2 on with 1 out. And here's Leah Bickler, who has been a vacuum at short. Now with a chance to add to this 5-2 lead. Can't get over that 516. Ball away. 516 batting average coming into the weekend.
Yeah. I've forgotten her older sister's name, but I mean, she had just a tremendous career at Hamilton. And Ed, how many times have we said it, Ed? The younger sibling benefits from the older sibling blazing the trail.
Absolutely.
Lauren Bickler. That's who it is. Lauren. Whew. I did not look it up. I just remembered it.
1-1. Off the end of the back foul, 1-2.
Thought I was starting to lose it for a minute.
Well, you are, but that's beside the point.
Don't remember what I did an hour ago, but yet I do remember Lauren Deckler.
Jahemiak, she's been really good against the lefties. What they would call in baseball reverse splits, the righty-lefty matchup. She's been really good about staying away, getting them to chase. Let's see what she does here at 1-2. She goes away, but too far away, and it's 2-2.
You can hear Coach G from here.
Pitch. Hit to left, base hit. Throw to third, save. So the runner at second had to go back because it was a liner between short and third. The minute it hit the ground, took off toward third. Great job in left, throwing to third. Bang, bang play, but the runner sliding in safely.
Yeah, Morrow to Jiminy and Rowicki just getting in there.
And don't look, Gary, but Bitsy Palick is up with the bases loaded again and 1 out, and this is pretty much it for Muskego. As Bitsy takes a strike.
And I don't know the effect, but you've got to give the Hamilton volleyball girls a lot of credit tonight for being here. Not just coming here and supporting, but showing up, being loud, helping get everybody else fired up, all the people in their section. The Hamilton volleyball team has, I believe, they've been a difference maker tonight. We saw, Grace turn around when they were talking. I mean, these kids hear them. They hear them.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, a circle visit.
Not just a circle visit.
There we go.
It's a
up.
Krupp K fast pitch circle visit. Whether you're developing a young pitcher or refining an elite arm, Krupp K Fast Pitch offers lessons, Rapsodo technology, cage rentals, and over 30 years of coaching experience. Find them on Facebook or email KruppKFastPitch@gmail.com. That's Krupp K Fast Pitch, KRUPK Fast Pitch @gmail.com.
0-1. This Palick is back in the box. Gary, I'm going to say that conversation was, let's be careful here. 1 run is better than 2, 3,
the
4.
floodgates opening,
yeah.
right?
Let's go, Nancy, rip the shot!
Let's see if that's what it was. 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Sure feels like that.
Are those sunglasses on Jamiak's head?
Jahemiak?
Yeah.
No, I think it's her headband just kind of glossing. I think it's a headband. Maybe a shield. I do not believe that to be I don't think it's sunglasses. Ball. Yeah, I think that's what that conversation was, Gary.
If she's not going to bite, we got to let her go, right? Because, I mean, they're not going to give her something great to hit.
Sure doesn't feel like it. And now it's 3-1. Anything close, she's swinging. Looking to break this thing wide open. The 3-1 pitch. Off her foot. Well, they gave her something to hit. A little too anxious. A little ahead of it. Good job taking some speed off of that one. I feel like if she can take a little bit more off, she might be able to get her to chase. I'm going to guess a rise ball coming. See if she'll chase. Maybe something on the outside. See if she'll chase, but I do not anticipate a strike.
It's been a good crowd tonight. A lot of energy. It's been really fun.
Here we go, full count. Hit to short, coming home. They're gonna get, oh, she was not on the plate, Gary.
I think she had her other foot tucked under.
I do, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Somebody, well, we don't have a TV monitor here to show us, but boy, that was, the out is made. How's that? 2 away. And hey, so much for pitching around Palica.
Now they rolled the dice, and Coach G is, I think she's going to do a
courtesy
runner here.
Let your pitcher come in the dugout, take a deep breath. because when she steps back between the lines, she's going to be looking for 3 outs and a state championship.
Today's broadcast is powered by Velocity Performance Training. From skill development to strength and speed training, Velocity helps athletes reach their full potential. Learn more at trainwithvelocity.com.
Yeah, but here's Abby Peterson, who has just been as effective at the bases loaded, 2 outs. So you can take a deep breath, that's fine, but don't inhale too much, because Abby Peterson's been hitting it. Aubrey Peterson.
Yeah, Aubrey's 2 for 3 today with a run scored on 3 RBI.
Yeah. And here's a chance for a couple more. Takes the ball away, 1-0. Strike right down the middle, 1-1. I think she was looking away on that one.
I think she was looking away. She was
took it right down the middle
towards the plate.
Stands right on top of that
yeah,
plate.
She's right there.
Daring for a pitch to be on the inside. All the way, 2-1. I don't think you're going to get her to watch that pitch right down the middle again. Pitch. Hit to left. Going back on it and over the head. 1 run is in. 2 run is in. 3 runners are in. And it's all Hamilton. And now you can feel it.
And Morrow was a little bit late chasing it. She wouldn't have got there anyway.
No, that was just a well-struck ball. And Aubrey
You called it right. You said
6 RBI.
You called it right because you said, do you go around Palica because Peterson's been hitting so well, and you worry about Bitsy, and you get Bitsy, and then Aubrey burns you.
With another shot to left. That's what she did in the 3rd inning. That's what she does here. And I'm not going to say this one's over, but Gary?
Yeah, I think you
can start the buses. How's that?
Packing things up.
Here's Hope Lennon.
As a recruited films double from Aubrey Peterson.
Hit to short. And there's the 3rd out. Here you go, Hamilton. You are 3 outs away from a state championship. After 6 complete. Hamilton 8, Muskego 2. You're listening to W7 Radio, powered by Velocity.
If you don't know W7, you don't know Super East softball.
I'm Kenzie Longley.
I'm Stella Ewell.
I'm Vanessa Vite.
I'm Carly Gross.
And W7 is for the girls.
KO to the hoop.
You don't know W7? You don't know Pewaukee girls basketball. It's for the girls.
Last call for the Warriors of Muskego. And I think Gary would agree with me. If there is a team that could come back from this deficit, it is Muskego. But boy, that 3-run double, bases clearing double by Aubrey Peterson. Driving in runs 4, 5, and 6 on the night. They were
pretty
huge
big,
in the bottom of the
indeed.
6th.
Check him out, the website Hot My Tongue at WIAAWI.org.
Where am I? What just happened?
What was that?
Did he say something about chewing a tongue?
Did he say like on my tongue? What?
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. Here's Grace Wazinski. Every pitch, the crowd will be going crazy to her left. If it's a ball, you'll hear the collective groan. Fouled off, 0-2. You want a quick throw out the seniors?
Yes, thank you. Let me get that.
Palika looks into the dugout for her call. She's got it, she rocks, she fires. Outside. As I said, there's the collective groans. It was outside, 1-2. Bitsy Palika has not allowed a hit since the 3rd inning. Strike 3 on a rise. That's a velocity strikeout to start the 7th.
Seniors for Muskego, Ella Miller, Cora Jahimiak, Reese Heinrich, Ava Gumini, Mallory Becker, Sydney Gauthier, and Grace Wazinski.
Here's Mallory Becker, an aforementioned senior, takes a pitch low.
It's a lot of seniors on this Warriors team.
But you just get the feeling they're not going anywhere. Ball away, 2-0. And hey, Bitsy Palika, the Gatorade Player of the Year, is only a sophomore for Hamilton. So these two teams could be right back here in a year.
For Hamilton, Allie Rowicki, Maddie Palika, and Grace Houts.
Changeup hit foul.
They're going to be pretty darn good.
The collection of noise coming from Pfeiffer it's astounding. Nothing is on repeat. Nothing. Ball up, 3-1.
Even my bumper music's been on repeat for a while now. I mean, you can't do 4 days of this stuff.
Pfeiffer can.
I don't think I've heard the same song twice.
No. Guy is amazing. 3-1. Look out, up and in. So 1 out walk. A little bit of life.
Here, well, 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th from Aubrey Peterson.
Yeah.
Just make this look just enormous.
Right, here's Lily George. And now it gets by the catcher. Runner moves down to second. Yeah, if that wasn't, if it was just a fly out instead of a 3-run double, right now, this whole place is holding their breath.
You'd have the tying run on deck.
Yeah. Instead, Hamilton's like, okay, yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, get your run. We'll
And Muskego's like, okay, there's something. There's a little bit of something. George drives one to center. That's going to drop for a base hit. They're going to send the runners. Going to be a play. She's in there. Not going away quietly, are they, Gary?
Thought maybe George would take second on the throw.
Good decision not to. You do not want to run into the second out there, especially at top of the order coming up. So that's a smart decision. Great job by the center field. You throw through your cutoff. First base was right there. They let it go. As everything was executed properly.
It's been quite a weekend for Lily George, the freshman.
Here's Reese Heinrich.
She has announced herself this weekend.
Yeah, she let everybody know. And when you get to this point in the season, it's freshmen only in standing.
Correct.
Because you've got an entire school year in, you have an entire softball season in, but the point remains, she's got 4 years of softball, 3 now ahead of her.
Yep.
Here's Reese Heinrich taking a pitch up and then swinging under the rise. 1-1. And I think a key to this game that won't be talked about enough is Palika shutting down Heinrich. She has not been on to cause problems and give Muskego that spark that they so rely on from Heinrich.
0 for 3, and she has struck out twice. That's impressive. I mean, Reese is a heck of a ball player.
Well, and that's to my point, because she causes problems when she's on those bases. She takes a pitch up, 2-2. Correction, 3-1.
Nobody from Muskego has more than one hit tonight.
Well, that single by the quote-unquote freshman was the first hit since the 3rd inning.
That's true.
3-run pitch to Heinrich. Hit to second, liner caught. And now there are 2 away.
Yeah, they're going to start feeling it now.
And the crowd from Sussex rises to their feet.
The shortstop, Samantha Critter.
13 times at 13 trips to the state tournament.
They've come up short 12 times. And they are 1 out away from those 12 trips collectively becoming 1 gold ball.
I believe Hamilton is the 2025 volleyball state champs as well.
Yes, they were.
Quite a run for Hamilton.
2-0.
They get to compare trophies.
Well, I promise you this much. They're both gold.
Yes.
The state of Wisconsin backdrop. 2-0 pitch to Bruner. Ball away. Nope, catches the corner, 2-1. Delayed strike call. Eight to 3 here in the 7th. 2 outs. Shot to left, caught! Counts comes away with it. Sussex Hamilton, you have done it. You are the 2026 Division I state softball champions. The line score for Muskego, 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 years. And for the state champion Hamilton Chargers, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors, and 1 gold ball. Congratulations, Chargers, on a fantastic season.
9 hits with no errors and 6 left on base. For the Warriors, 3 runs on 6 hits with 3 errors and 5 left on base.
And certainly not wire-to-wire champs, but pretty close. I mean, sure, a little bit of movement with Preble, but for the most part, I think they were the odds-on favorite all year, and they lived up to the expectations, which is not always easy to do. And
no.
Kaylee Gendrich and the Sussex Hamilton Chargers are state champions in Division I.
6 RBIs by Aubrey Peterson. Big day in a big game, in a big moments, and coming through.
And she's sending all her kids through the tunnel. I would bet they're coming up through here somewhere. Well, they got something.
Looks like corn.
Does look like corn. Ears of corn. I don't know what the symbolism is there. They are literally holding up ears of corn.
And they want to dump a Gatorade bucket.
And that's not a surprise.
Or maybe that's where the corn, no, here it comes.
Here comes the Gatorade, yeah.
And they're trying to dump it, but it weighs so much. But they finally got Kaylee.
They got her. They got Kaylee Gendrich with the bucket.
Gary, they absolutely love her.
No question about it.
They are so happy for her more than themselves.
And
now they are
all the corn is going to.
There's got to be a story behind this.
I think that's Lily Creel that's getting all the corn here, and now they're putting a helmet on her head, and I'm not sure the symbolism here, but.
And look, that's Aubrey Peterson getting bombarded with the
You're right.
Stoxo corn.
It is. I'm sorry, Lily Creel's from Muskego. Yes, Aubrey Peterson.
The WIAA Board of Control
Met Aubrey's mom the other day.
Whatever it is, that was fantastic.
That have just completed tournament competition.
Oh, she's getting interviewed.
Well, I get that, but
I didn't know that. I didn't.
But
know.
what's the corn?
Well, that I don't know.
And District Administrator at Watoma.
Who's your friend?
Brian
I don't know.
WIAA Board of Control.
Who's your friend? Who's your buddy? I am, aren't I?
Administrator at Ellsworth.
Who's your buddy? Who's your pal?
Cohen. WIAA Board of Control member and District Administrator at Potosi.
Well, Ed, you called it. You know, as far as Peterson goes, they were working carefully with Palika, and they got Bitsy to ground out to short to get the second out with the bases loaded. You thought maybe take a deep exhale, and then Peterson comes up and pounds a 3-run double.
They will be assisted by
But I think it was the defense in that 4-run third that was the difference in the game, and that was the Muskego just could not come up with that big play, and it led to a 4-run inning.
Muskego Warriors.
And in the end, that's what bit them. And I don't think we anticipated Muskego only scoring 3 runs. But that's a credit to Bitsy Palika digging in, making the pitches when she needed to. We came on talking about big innings. She limited them to 1-1-1 3 different times, whereas Hamilton had the 3 and the 4. And when you do that, that's a difference maker. And sure enough, that was the difference in this one.
Well, and you know, we talked about the Muskego explosive offense, and could Bitsy slow them down? And through the first 2 innings, it looked like a legitimate concern with those hits, with not just the hit, just the way they were connecting on those pitches.
Let's go back to the first inning and Hope Lennon's diving catch. This is the second batter of the game. That changed the whole dynamic of this game, because if it gets by her, that's a whole inside the park home run, and it's 1-0, and Muskego's got all this momentum. And then Hamilton's on their heels. Instead, she makes an unbelievable catch.
Catch of the year in my book, unless I'm missing something.
Full out extension. I mean, there was not a part of her touching the ground when she left her feet to make that play. And defense wins and impacted this game. That was a great play that was made. Muskego didn't make those plays, and that was the difference. Muskego on the other side of this, nothing to hang your heads at. I mean, you had a fantastic season.
Absolutely not.
You just ran into a very, very talented Hamilton team.
Muskego Warriors.
And you feel like this has been building for Hamilton. They've been, they come to state, they lose. They come to state, they lose. They're knocking on the door. This has kind of been building.
It's a different vibe than it was for Pewaukee, though, from D2 with the silver ball. I think they're disappointed. They're very disappointed right now.
Pewaukee was celebrating.
Pewaukee was celebrating.
How great was that?
I think they will celebrate at some point. It's a great achievement for this team. They should be so proud of what they've accomplished.
Yeah, definitely a different vibe, but I don't think we'll see the way Pewaukee celebrated it. They were, and it was like they won state.
I loved it. I loved how they celebrated.
Be proud of your accomplishment.
Yeah. But I think we kind of knew, and it was kind of the expectation for a lot of the season, it was going to be Hamilton, Muskego, and Preble, and who was going to, out of those 3, who was going to take it, and it ended up being Hamilton and Muskego. And I think Muskego desperately wanted to avenge that early season loss, and just came up a bit short.
Well, and you bring up Preble, and I think that was the shocker, them not being here.
I mean, Stephen's point, I guarantee you Preble Stevens Point played so well in that Preble game, and then they really struggled when they got here against Appleton North. It's kind of that same thing. All the emotion of winning that Preble game for Spash, it felt like the air went out of the balloon when they got here. Hamilton, I mean, this has been a remarkable tournament for Hamilton and Coach Gendrich. I mean, they came in, they beat West Alice Hale. That game was tight the first couple innings.
Hey, Dent hit that ball down the left field line that was just foul. And that, I mean, I think that Palica dug in after that.
Burke hit arguably a home run in that West Alice game.
Did I say Dent? It was Burke. Isn't it Dent?
It was Burke. It was Stephanie Burke. And then to come back after that and beat Sun Prairie East in an absolute thriller.
And trailing
Most of that come game. Back and win. And, we didn't really talk about it. We probably should have. We talked about how can Pewaukee respond from the emotion of winning. You got to give Kaylee Gendrich and the Hamilton coaches a heck of a lot of credit because they had the same challenge. They had to answer the bell again after that Sun Prairie game.
Yep. It's not easy to do.
That Sun Prairie game, I mean, that was a 9-inning, and it was a heater too. I mean, it was hot during that game. It was in the upper 80s. So, it's one of those runs that every step of the way, once you got here, was hard, but that's what makes it great.
That's the best part about sports. And I think we so often put the emphasis on the winner. That's why we're so happy to see what Pewaukee, how they sell it. Hey, Muskego, you had a great season. Well done. But tonight it's Hamilton. It's their night. It's their season. They put it together from March till now. And they are the Division I state champions.
Will Coach Kaylee Gendrich please come forward to receive the trophy for the champion, Hamilton.
You can't see through the tears in her eyes. Like you said, Ed, it's completely genuine. This is who she is. This is what she's about. These kids.
You don't root for a lot of coaches.
Boy,
you
these
root
kids
for
love her
but
so
you root
much.
for this coach because she's a wonderful person.
She's everything to these kids. There you go, Kaylee.
Well, Gary, anybody else still out there and listening, don't forget tomorrow night the conclusion, season finale of the whip round, and find out for the Bees, Dave Beasley on the field getting all those great pictures. For the boss, Gary Whipperman, join him tomorrow for the whip round and find out. I'm Ed Rowie. Thank you so much for joining us. For all our sponsors, for all of you listening, for all of your support throughout the school year. We can't do this without you. And Gary, we do it for one group and one group only, and that is for the girls. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for your support.